I am Milena, and this is my Becoming a PLP Learner project. This is my word pack. My word pack has words that could be used in an I am statement about me, like I am a Canadian, or I am a sister. So far, this has been my favorite piece to work on, as you have a lot of option in the colors, in the design, and in the words that you use to describe yourself. I think this shows off my ability for using WordPack, as well as animation, since I animated it and added shadow to the bottom. This is my I am doodle. My I am statement is that I am a climber, and the pictures around it represent my passions or hobbies. I feel like I could have definitely done a better job at taking the photo itself, because it doesn't fully represent that I'm climbing, it just looks like I'm in a tree. Responsible student is the most used setting along with normal human. This is also her default setting between the hours of 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. Responsible student is the mode you will become most familiar with. When responsible student mode is initiated, Milena will become engaged in learning and will work hard to accomplish the task necessary and to succeed. Your Milena will do extra work if assigned and will become elated if it involves either science or math. I think I did a good job on this section, and I believe it represents me and how I behave in school. To help us answer the driving question, who am I as a PLP learner, we got to make a user manual, which mainly consists of 4 settings, which I have detailed in these next 4 slides, including this one. Setting 2, Astronomy Enthusiast. When Milena enters Astronomy Enthusiast mode, it's nearly impossible to deactivate this mode. If you find her in this mode, do not engage in conversation unless you are willing to listen to her drone on about black holes, quasars, supernovae, quarks, etc. Tech support recommends taking advantage of this mode and using her special ability, Talk at Length. When she uses Talk at Length, she can talk for ages on subjects of interest. If you ever see her using her telescope, you are more than welcome to come take a look. I think I did a pretty good job on this section, and I feel like I represented how I feel about astronomy and science in general really well. Setting 3, Pianist. Setting 4, Normal Human. Normal human mode is a typical mode to see Milena in when she is not in a classroom and not near any pianos. When in normal human mode, Milena does normal human activities like sleeping, walking, eating, or reading. Personally, I found this setting very enjoyable to make, as everyone's familiar with what people do on a daily basis, but it's kind of funny when you write it in third person in the way we had to for our user manual. Highlighted work. For highlighted work, I chose to use my fidget because I feel like the fidget that I made really showcases how I can use gradient, color fill, animate, and keynote in general. When I made these fidgets, I thought about 3 different things. First of all, I decided that I want to have them move to an area in the top right corner, and then I wanted them to spin. 2, I wanted all of them to have different gradients, and 3, I wanted to make sure the timing worked out so that they'd all be spinning together, but 2 going counterclockwise and 1 going clockwise. This is my Memoji animation. The first sticker I have says we're all made of stardust. The second is a telescope. The third is a Newfie, and the fourth is a lion with the Dark Horse Nebula inside of it. The 5th is a Pride of Lions that represents my family. The 6th is a Rainbow Daytona that is one of my favorite watches. The 7th is a eagle. The 8th is another Newfie. The hardest thing for me about making my emoji animation was definitely syncing up the time when the audio announces the sticker and the sticker animates to appear, because the timing has to be really precise. And say if you adjust the first one's timing by leaving it half a second too late, that means every single sticker is going to be half a second too late. So you have to first correct the original sticker, and then the second, and then the third, etc. Reflection. I think that I'm a pretty good critical, creative, and analytical thinker, and I strive for excellence in all my classes. Overall, I think that I did a good job of my presentation. Throughout this project, which is my first maker project, I developed my technological-based skills, and I furthered my ability to use apps like Keynote. I can now create stickers, use Keynote, animate objects, and personalize an emoji. Thank you for listening and watching my presentation.